The Greater Ritual Part 4. Mercury, God of Transportation, God of Journalism. Above, sculpture of the deity Mercury on the southern facade of the most famous transportation hub in the world, Grand Central Terminal in New York City. The title of the work is Transportation. I will start each segment with the crucial reminder that in the tropical zodiac, the two signs that are ruled by the planet Mercury are Gemini and Virgo. This is absolutely central to recognizing Mercury rituals. Mercury rituals will involve characteristics of the Greco-Roman deity Hermes/Mercury. A description of Hermes/Mercury is that he is a god of travelers and transportation, famously acknowledged at New York City's Grand Central Terminal. This also acknowledged in the Bible. The planet Mercury rules Gemini. The sign for Gemini is twins. The twins of Gemini are Castor and Pollux of Greek mythology. They are referenced in Acts 28:11 NIV. After 3 months we put out to sea in a ship that had wintered in the island. It was an Alexandrian ship with the figurehead of the twin gods, Castor and Pollux. Ships were the main form of intercontinental travel in those days. The figurehead of Castor and Pollux on the ship's bow were allusions to Hermes/Mercury as god of transportation. Sidereal rotational period is 58.646. Traveler equals 58 in reverse full reduction. Traveler equals 41 in full reduction, and Mercury equals 41 in reverse full reduction. 88 is a Mercury number in that its orbital period is 87.9 days. This, like everything else, is reflected in gematria. Transportation equals 88 in reverse full reduction. The movie Back to the Future features time travel using a DeLorean automobile that has to reach 88 miles per hour in order to achieve time travel. This is a Mercury, god of transportation reference. Kobe Bryant. The Kobe Bryant death ritual was part of the greater project. The Mercury ritual included multiple aspects of a Mercury ritual as addressed in parts 1 and 2. The one crucial Mercury element not mentioned till now is the element of transportation. The death included a helicopter, which is a form of transportation, and a key Mercury illusion. Vikaya Zrivadana Prabha. The highest profile helicopter crash death in sports before Kobe Bryant happened in 2018 in Leicester, England, where the Thai owner of Leicester City of the Premier League was reported to have died when his helicopter crashed outside the stadium after a Premier League match. 2 birthdays are given by Wikipedia, but June 5th makes Shrivadana Prabha Gemini, ruled by Mercury, god of transportation, hence the helicopter. 58 is another Mercury planetary number. Its sidereal rotational period. He was born in 58. Helicopter equals 57 in full reduction, and Gemini equals 57 in English ordinal. This was a clear Mercury ritual. Prince. An elevator is a form of transportation. The official report of Prince's death states that he was found unresponsive in an elevator. Prince also has the Mercury planetary number 58, sidereal rotation period, in his birth year. Responders found Prince unresponsive in an elevator. Prince died at age 57, an occult gematria reference to Gemini. Prince's former partner Vanity also died at age 57. Gemini equals 57 in English ordinal. From the date of Vanity's death, February 15, 2016, to the date of Prince's death, April 21, 2016, including both beginning and end dates, is a span of 67 days. an important number because Mercury ritual sums to 67. JFK, born John Fitzgerald Kennedy, May 29, 1917, 35th President in the United States. John F. Kennedy is a Gemini ruled by Mercury, hence transportation, as a theme of his ritual death. Tupac Shakur, born Lisanne Parish Crooks, June 16, 1971, died September 13, 1996. Transportation as a theme in ritual death of Tupac Shakur, a Gemini who died on Virgo date, September 13th. There are other Mercury ritual elements within Tupac Shakur Jesus imagery, appearing as a crucified Christ on an album cover. He died on a date with 137 numerology, the 33rd prime number, and major Jesus number. 9 plus 13 plus 19 plus 96 equals 137. Ryan Dunn, born Ryan Matthew Dunn, June 11, 1977, died June 20, 2011, age 34. Cause of death, car accident. Ryan Dunn was a star of MTV hit series Jackass. Again, Gemini and transportation are major themes. Both are related to Mercury. His death date has 57 numerology. 6 plus 20 plus 20 plus 11 equals 57. Gemini equals 57 in English ordinal. Another aspect of some Mercury rituals is 9/11. September 11th is speculated to be the real birthday of Jesus, the messenger of God, a characteristic of the deity Mercury, which dovetails with the fact that a September 11th birth is Virgo, which is ruled by the planet Mercury. September 11th World Trade Center destruction was the grandest anti-Mercury ritual of all. Ryan Dunn is reported to have been driving a Porsche 911. His time of death is reported as 3:30 a.m., another 33, Jesus number, so common in Mercury rituals. The Jackass logo is influenced by the famous Skull and Bones symbol. This is interesting because the Skull and Bones Secret Society logo also contains the number 322. And Dunn crashed on Route 322 in West Goshen Township, Chester, Pennsylvania. Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney is still alive, so why is he on this list? Many in the truth community are aware of the Paul McCartney replacement theory. For those who aren't, in a nutshell, it is believed based on, among other things, indications put out by the music industry itself, that the original Paul McCartney died in a car crash in 1966, and that one or more doppelgangers have portrayed him since. Sir Paul McCartney, born James Paul McCartney, 18th of June, 1942. As previously mentioned, many Mercury rituals contain 911. In this theory, the death date of Paul McCartney is believed to be 9-11. It is disputed if that means 9th November or September 11th. A primary indicator is the 1967 Beatles hit A Day in the Life, released on a day under Gemini, which the lyrics seem to allude to Paul dying in a car crash. A Day in the Life equals 119. A Day in the Life, from the album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, released 26th of May, 1967. I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. As for the lyrics, nobody was really sure if he was from the House of Lords. The lyrics are actually sung House of Paul. Twin symbolism is also central to Mercury rituals, as a symbol of Gemini, and in this case also a symbol of Paul McCartney being duplicated or cloned. more twin / Gemini symbolism with Paul McCartney. His album Twin Freaks released on a Gemini date in 2005. Twin Freaks, released 14th of June 2005. In 2015, Beatles drummer Ringo Starr reportedly alluded to the death of Paul McCartney in an interview with the Hollywood Inquirer. For more on the Paul McCartney death theory, look at the work of Mark Delvin and Mike Williams, aka Sage of Quay, among others. 9/11. 9/11 happened on a date under Virgo, the primary target being giant twin / Gemini symbol. Virgo and Gemini, the two Mercury signs. Mercury equals 41 in Gematria, hence its prevalence in this and other Mercury rituals. 9 plus 11 plus 20 plus 1 equals 41. In Gematria, USA equals 41. Saudi Arabia equals 41. Al-Qaeda equals 41. Airplanes equal 41. The Pentagon's construction started in the year 41. Terror and Mercury both equal 40 in full reduction and 41 in reverse full reduction. Terror equals 94 in English ordinal and 68 in reverse ordinal. Hermes equals 68 in English ordinal and 94 in reverse ordinal. Paramount to a Mercury ritual is the inclusion of an attribute of the deity Mercury, in this case rulership over travelers and transportation. Hence, airplanes were presented as the primary weapons. Princess Diana. Diana is neither Virgo nor Gemini, but her death date of August 31st is under Virgo. Diana is named after the Roman moon goddess. She represented the goddess archetype in general. For example, she endorsed a fragrance named after the ancient Cometian / Egyptian goddess Isis. Diana also represented the maiden symbol of Virgo, which is related to the metaphor of the sacred feminine. Her birthday of July 1st, written 7-1, synchronizes with the term sacred feminine in Gematria. Sacred feminine equals 71 in full reduction. Diana's birthday synchronizes with the Gematria of Virgo, the zodiac sign of her death date. She died in a car crash, which also synchronizes in Gematria. Virgo and car crash both equal 71 in English ordinal and 35 in full reduction. Diana, born Diana Frances Spencer, 1st of July 1961, died 31st of August 1997, age 36. Maiden syncs with Mercurius, the Roman term for Mercury. 116 is also the synodic period of the planet Mercury. 116 is 9/11 upside down. Maiden and Mercurius both equal 116 in reverse ordinal. The car Diana crashed in was a Mercedes-Benz. No high-level Mercury ritual is complete without a 9/11. Mercedes-Benz equals 119 in English ordinal. The name of the car manufacturer Mercedes is based on Mercury, a name chosen as an allusion to the god of transportation. The gematria of the location confirms a Mercury ritual. 58 is the sidereal rotation period of the planet Mercury. 41 usually shows up in anything Mercury related. Point de la Alma equals 41 in full reduction and 58 in reverse full reduction. Diana's partner, Dodi Fade, was another reported victim in the car crash. Fade equals 41 in English ordinal. Fade and Hermes both equal 94 in reverse ordinal. Kill the messenger. The most salient characteristic of the Greco-Roman deity Hermes / Mercury is the messenger of the gods. Mercury is also a scribe. Hermes / Mercury precursor is Egyptian / Cometian Thoth / Tahuti, who is often depicted writing. as on the papyrus below. Many newspapers pay homage to the deity Thoth /Jehuti /Hermes /Mercury with their name, courier, and messenger. Further homage is paid to Mercury, the scribe, in the fact that the craters on the planet Mercury are named after famous writers and artists. Gary Webb, born Gary Stephen Webb, August 31, 1955. Died December 10, 2004, age 49. Investigative journalist Gary Webb was Mercury on many levels. First, he was a Virgo, born 31st, same as Princess Diana's death date. Secondly, he was a writer. Journalist and Mercury both equals 40 in full reduction. Journalist equals 68 in reverse full reduction, and Hermes equals 68 in English ordinal. Esoteric synchronicity in gematria. The paper that Gary Webb wrote for was the San Jose Mercury News. Webb's Dark Alliance series exposed the CIA's creation of the crack cocaine epidemic and its destructive effects, primarily on African American communities. Dark Alliance led to 4 major investigations of its charges. Webb was suicided for his reporting and celebrated in the 2014 movie Kill the Messenger. Kill the Messenger. Release date, October 10, 2014. From Gary Webb's 2014 birthday to the movie's release date is 40 days, including the end date. It is a 41-day span. 40 and 41 are gematria values of Mercury. Mercury equals 40 in full reduction and 41 in reverse full reduction. Kill the Messenger sums to 88. 88 days is the orbital cycle of the planet Mercury. Kill the Messenger also sums to 74 gematria. 74 is the primary Jesus number. Gary Webb is a Christ-like martyr. Kill the Messenger equals 74 in full reduction and 88 in reverse full reduction. With this many themes, symbols, and numbers, it is safe to say that Gary Webb is Mercury. Hermes / Mercury is also known by the moniker Scribe of the Gods. Scribe of the Gods and Kill the Messenger both equal 74 in full reduction and 250 in reverse ordinal. Michael Hastings. Michael Hastings, like Gary Webb, did genuine investigative reporting that exposed the depravity of the United States government. His reporting led to the resignation of General Stanley McChrystal, a commander of U.S. and NATO forces in the military operation in Afghanistan. Born Michael Mahone Hastings, January 28, 1980. Died June 18, 2013, aged 33. His journalism is an allusion to Mercury. In gematria, Mercury syncs with journalist, 40. Hermes syncs with journalist, 68. Mercury rules Gemini. His death date of June 18th is under Gemini in the tropical zodiac. He died on a date with 57 numerology. 57 is the gematria value of Gemini. 6 plus 18 plus 20 plus 13 equals 57. Gemini equals 57 in English ordinal. Mercury rules transportation. His death involved transportation. Like Princess Diana, he crashed in a Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz equals 119. 9/11 and 119 are common in Mercury rituals. September 11th is Virgo. Jesus Christ symbolism is also common in Mercury rituals. 33 is a primary Jesus number. Hastings died at 33 years old. His last article was Why Democrats Love to Spy on Americans. Was published on BuzzFeed. Gematria reveals another example of Jesus reference in a Mercury ritual. BuzzFeed and Son of God both equal 95 in English ordinal, 41 in full reduction, 121 in reverse ordinal, and 31 in reverse full reduction. His article was published on June 7th, a date written 6/7, like the gematria value of Mercury ritual, and Michael Hastings. Michael Hastings and Mercury ritual both equal 67 in full reduction and 86 in reverse full reduction. Michael Hastings equals 148 in English ordinal, and Mercury ritual equals 184 in English ordinal. He accused the U.S. government of war on journalism, which aligns with Hermes, the god of journalism. War on journalism equals 68 in full reduction and 94 in reverse full reduction. Hermes equals 68 in English ordinal and 94 in reverse ordinal. God of journalism equals 179. 179 is the 41st prime. 41 is the primary gematria of Mercury. Tim Russert, born Timothy John Russert, died June 13, 2008, age 58. Tim Russert is another journalist whose work threatened the political elite. He questioned 2000 U.S. presidential candidates John Kerry and George W. Bush on his television show Meet the Press about their membership in Skull and Bones, secret society. He died on a date under Gemini. He died at 58. The Mercury planetary number, sidereal rotation period. 59 is also a Mercury number since its sidereal rotation period is 58.6 days. 277 is the 59th prime number. Timothy John Russert equals 277 in English ordinal and 88 in full reduction. 88 is the orbital period of Mercury. Skull and Bones is related to this Mercury ritual just as it is with Ryan Dunn of Jackass. In gematria, Skull and Bones sums to 41 just as Mercury sums to 41. He was pronounced dead at 2:23, the reflection of Skull and Bones' signature number 322. Other high-profile personalities have lived and died by the Mercury code. Since stars and planets influence events on Earth, these could be natural occurrences, or they could be conscious ritual manipulation, or both. Or they could be random events that happen to random people at random times, such as CBS 60 Minutes reporter Bob Simmons, who was a journalist, Thoth/Hermes/Mercury trait. Born May 29th, he is Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Born in the year 41, 41 a gematria value of Mercury. He was reportedly held captive for 40 days in the 91 Gulf War and wrote a book about it titled 40 Days. In gematria's purest cipher, Mercury equals 40. He died in a car accident. Transportation is a Mercury theme. He died on a Wednesday. Wednesday in Latin is Mercuri, Mercury Day. In the case of Kobe Bryant, it seems clear that he was chosen as part of a broader, overarching Mercury-themed esoteric project, the primary factor being his birth as a Virgo in the tropical zodiac. Hermes/Mercury is also the god of contests, athletes, gymnasiums, the games.